sunshine through the window on the other side. Rosanna, Rosanna, I didn't know that a girl like you could make me feel so sad. Rosanna, all I wanna take is not to never ever have to compromise. Rosanna, Rosanna, I never thought that losing you could ever hurt so bad. Not quite a year since she went away. Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. She's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the way. Hey girl, meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Meet you all the way.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. If everybody can kindly make their way in, please. We are going to get this event going. Kindly make your way in. If I can ask those sitting down, if there is a space next to you and the next person, please squeeze in. We got a full house. Want to make sure everybody gets a chair. As you make your way in, please squeeze in toward the center. We are going to get this event going. Good morning, everybody. As you make your way in, please find yourselves a chair. Again, if there is a space between you and your neighbor, let's get close. It's going to be a full house this morning. All right, good morning, everybody. You made it. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're here. All right. Show of hands this morning. How many people are coming to their first BizNow event? All right, amazing. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you to those of you who are returning. And for those who haven't been here to a BizNow event, we know there are so many things you can be doing this morning. We really appreciate the support. Washington, D.C. is advancing plans to transform the 174-acre RFK Stadium site. 174 acres. How about that? And Hill East. All right. It's going to be a major new mixed-use destination. This has been a team effort from the mayor's office to the business community. We are so grateful for the mayor's office and for everyone's here to bring the commanders back to D.C. Before we get this event going, some housekeeping for those of you who are joining us for the first time. On the back of your name badge is a phone number. Throughout this morning's content, you may text that number. If you have any questions, we will do our best to get to your questions. Before we get going, want to let you know what we have going on this morning. Packed morning. We are going to hear from Mayor Bowser. Then we are going to hear from the Washington Commanders. We're going to have a conversation with Andy Van Horn alongside Cushman and Wakefield. Then we are going to break into a panel talking about unlocking Hill East, a new era for DC development. Before we get that going, I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors this morning. Without them, this Hot Topic event could not have happened. Thank you so much to United Bank. Thank you to Davis Construction. Thank you to ZGF Architects. Thank you to Cushman and Wakefield. Thank you, Washington Commanders. Thank you to Boland. Boland, Jerry Scanlon. Are you here somewhere? There he is. Jerry, come on up here. Give him a warm welcome.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. My name is Jerry Scanlon with Boland here locally. It's nice to see a great turnout today. It's nice to feel the energy in the room. It's nice to see DC excited again about something. So this is really great, and a credit to all those that are making this happen. Boland has been a representative for train company sales and service for over 65 years in town, and proud to have been a part of Northwest Stadium, Nats Park, and Audi Field. So we're looking to close this one out too. But we know this is more than just about a stadium. It's about a neighborhood. It's about a part of town that we're looking to revitalize. And as we do that, I encourage us to kind of take a holistic approach to the resources, water, power, heat, air conditioning, and sustainability and greenhouse gas emissions, and take a holistic approach to what we're doing there. And perhaps there's ways that those resources can be better used, recovered, reused, and such, even daily, seasonally, and whatever. So we'd be glad to dialogue with anyone about that and what they may look like, and thanks for coming.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Boland. I want to take a moment to thank GTM Architects. At GTM, they don't just design buildings, they help shape communities. 36 years of experience in Washington, D.C., and their D.C. office specializes in mixed use and multifamily projects that help bring new energy to the city's neighborhoods. GTM is proud to be a part of the Hill East transformation near RFK Stadium, with projects like the Ethel and Park Kennedy helping to shape the historic and vibrant neighborhood. They have delivered over 300 units, with another 1,000 on board. If you are looking for a design partner who understands DC, listens closely, and brings both creativity and accountability to the table, let's talk. Bring your next project to life with GDM Architects. Thank you to GTM. Studio 4D. Stop spending so much on your renders and interactive walkthroughs. Use 4D's AI-powered virtual services. You get unlimited realistic screenshots from any angle of your project. This can replace traditional renders. Fly-through videos that previously took 5 weeks can be completed in a day. Interactive virtual reality can be provided on any device. Developers can use their virtual design services both before and during the evolution of their project. Want to start pre-leasing early but don't have marketing materials? Call Studio 4D. Not sure how your project will look before purchasing materials? Call Studio 4D. Have a meeting with the local government or community about zoning or tax segmenting? Want to show them what your project will look like 3-dimensionally before it begins? Call Studio 4D. Need a capital raise for the phase 1 of your development but have nothing visual to show? Call Studio 4D. Let's give it up for our sponsors this morning. For those of you who have been coming to our events, you know that we have an exclusive partner of United Bank. BizNow banks with United Bank. In fact, my family banks with United Bank. For all your commercial lending needs, United Bank, everybody. Terrence Callahan, coming up, your market president.
Thank you, Brad. Good morning. My name is Terrence Callahan, and I'm the president for United Bank's Washington, D.C. market. It's an honor to be here in front of you today as we gather to discuss one of the most transformational projects in our city's history. United Bank has been active in the greater Washington real estate community for over 35 years. We remain committed to building and growing our company along with our customers and community here in D.C. Now it's my honor to introduce a leader who continues to demonstrate her dedication to the people of Washington. Mayor Bowser has navigated significant transitions and challenges in our nation's capital, with a strong commitment to making D.C. safer and a stronger place for all. We appreciate her leadership and commitment to our city. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everybody. It is indeed a full house, so I'm going to speak quickly so we can get to the main event. I am just delighted to be here to welcome you and to join BizNow for another great gathering. And I am so pleased that you are focusing on not just our premier project, but the premier project all up and down the East Coast and all in sports world, and that is at RFK. I have been working to secure the land at RFK for the last 10 years. Some of you will know that the federal government was the actual, is the actual owner and keeper of the land. And the district for decades had a lease with the federal government that limited us to only be able to have a sports use on that site, just a stadium. Basically, up until last December, the only thing that we could build at RFK was a stadium or other sports uses. But for the district, we wanted to recapture that land, like you said, almost 180 acres, have a world-class stadium, but also create new neighborhoods, recreation, parks, and an entertainment district that supports all of Washington, D.C. So I'm very proud that we worked with the Congress, we secured the land, we worked with the team, and I have to acknowledge Josh Harris, Mark Klaus. You're going to hear from Andy and the great Washington Commanders team that has really brought a breath of fresh air back to our team. And a winning plan, not just on the field, but in this transformational economic development project. So here's the bottom line. We are on the verge in D.C. of benefiting from the single largest private investment in the history of the district. So we have secured in the Washington Commanders a partner who will bring $2.7 billion to invest in this project and be responsible for all of the vertical stadium investment. We are partnering with the Washington Commanders because we also know that when they bring their $2.7 billion, they are going to attract many, many millions or billions more, not just to RFK, but to surrounding areas in the district, including Hill East. We also know that when we bring this powerful employer in business to Washington, D.C., the Commanders and the NFL, that we kickstart the development of the rest of the campus. It is, in fact, our surest and fastest way to ignite and develop 180 acres at RFK. We will have a stadium with a roof that can be used 12 months out of the year and host the Super Bowl. We will create permanent jobs and opportunities for local business. And it is our focus on how we ensure that Washingtonians who are business owners and our residents have business opportunities and employment opportunities both during construction and when the permanent jobs are delivered. You know this about us. We have invested in sports for decades, and we have a successful track record. Starting at the former NCI Center, now Cap One Arena, home of the Washington Wizards and the Washington Capitals, that completely transformed Chinatown. The same is true for the Washington Nationals. You know, the home of our World Series champion Nationals. And keep in mind, the votes and the fight to get to the Nationals was also closely watched, I'll say. But nobody would question now how great the Washington Nationals have been for Washington, D.C. I could go on and on, talking about D.C. United and Audi Field, talking about our investments in the wharf, catalytic investments where the city was a big investor to help kickstart it. And now is time for RFK. We know that this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. We also know that we have to seize the moment. I have a kind of a motto that I live by, and it's this: sometimes a window of opportunity opens, and we don't know how soon it's going to close. So the way I live my life, I get through the window. Right? We don't want the window of opportunity to close on RFK. I passed the ball, okay, you're going to get all my sports metaphors, to the D.C. Council a couple of months ago. They're doing their work, and we want them to do their work and to stay on track with our exclusive agreement with the Washington Commanders. The time is now. The opportunity is great. The risk is even greater. Let's bring them home. Thank you, everybody.
return to our previously scheduled program, already in progress.
Hey, you hear me clicking? I'm snapping my fingers. I'm talking in the boom mic. 1, 2, 3, 4. What about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Say again? Say Mitch. All right, do you have this? Well,
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check.
you can see it. I don't see it in one.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay. Let me go get my
Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got it? Okay.
Hello, everyone.
This light is a little bright. Is there a separate setting on the light? Better. Jasmine, I'm going to make sure that if no one comes over here.
Podium 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4.